Now, Bethany, where do I begin?
Right.
Well, I met Jeff at the Booker's Inn on the Taddy in York Road when I was 23. And then I got sort of very interested in him. And so we really courted till I was 24. And then, of course, we got married. He was in the police force then in the West Riding. And those days were very hectic because we had a police house and he had problems with blues ribs and black eyes and all sorts. We was worried about what he'd do when he came out at that job. Because of living in police houses, we had to find somewhere. So we actually bought this house. I used to go and help down at the community centre, I still do. Anything that's going, I help. That was the ship we went on around the Mediterranean. We saw, you know, like Villafranche and Sicily and Rome and Italy and all around there. They're good of him, aren't they?
Yeah.
When he were all right. About when Jeff would be 67, he started forgetting what came, the checks and letters and all like that. And he used to say, I don't know, I'm forgetting now, I can't remember anything. And he had a sort of a funny feeling that he weren't right.
You both look so happy.
I wouldn't work. It turned out it was Alzheimer's, so I'd had like six years of him starting to finish really. Well, to when he was in home. Like artery goats is very expensive, paying a lot of $2,700 a month it was, and it's gone up since then. He were only in these two nursing homes 4 years, 2 years each.
Yeah.
And the rest of the years were what I looked after him. This is what happens to forget who the family is. It comes to a state where you know very well that you can't go on as they don't know you and you're not doing anything really wrong by letting them go in a home, because you know that you've done your share of nursing all them years, which I have done. And I feel that the best thing for Jeff was to be looked after properly, because he'd had it 10 years.
What was he like near the end, like when he was probably at his worst?
Oh, well, he just, he didn't know anybody and he just sort of faded away, really. He was not a person that was any trouble really in the hospital or the nursing home. In them days, he didn't know anything, he was just vague and in his own little world. We were married at 54, but I'd really been with him a couple of years before. 56 years we were together.
Yeah?
Yeah. 56, darling. How we doing? All right.
Thank you, yes.
It was 78 when he died. He's been dead 6 years on 1st of November. He just had a sort of a massive stroke one day and then he was rushed to the hospital, and I think he only lasted 3 days. So I think we've got through it well, do you?
No, that's great. Thank you so much.
Have you got a lot?
I've got perfect.
A lot?
Yeah.
Have you?